What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? So listen. This is early in the morning. I literally woke up early to do this video because this week has been a tiring week. Um, schedule was off or whatever at work, so I couldn't get the video done Wednesday night like I wanted to because I had a whole bunch of shit to do. As y'all saw, I put up a whole bunch of videos. The Hit the Floor video, I don't even know if I'm doing a review for Hit the Floor. Like, it hasn't even come yet. Like, this is what, 2-3 days later, and Hit the Floor ain't up. I haven't even watched the episode, so that's your answer right then and there. I may discuss it in the What It Is video later, or I may put up a video later. I don't know. I haven't decided. I just don't want to do no review for no show that people barely watch it. And it's a lot of BT shows that I do reviews for, and people barely watch the show. So that'd be a waste of my time. Okay. But I gotta see what it's about. I did say I was gonna check it out. I wanted to see it because Tiana Taylor is in it. A whole bunch of stuff. I wanted to see what happened between Derek and Asha and how come they're not on the show anymore. I already knew that Kimberly Elise's character, which was Asha's mother, she been said that she wasn't coming back for another season. Logan Browning, she's out here doing Dear White People, and that's being very successful, so she had to focus on that. They're going on their third season, thank God. Okay. I just want to see how everything plays out. So if you get a review, you get a review. 9 out of 10 you won't. Don't keep hitting up in my comments on every other video, every other tweet. Oh my God, did you see Hit the Floor? Are you going to review it? Like, y'all do that. And I be like, if you don't see it, because I'm consistent with my stuff. If I do a review, it's either going to be up that day or the day after. It's 2 days later. So a bitch need a break. A bitch really need a break. And the only reason why I did the catfish is because, like I said, I'm just finishing out the season and catfish will be no longer. There you go. And that bitch, y'all, did y'all see that episode of Catfish last night? How are you supposed to be a surrogate mother to a fucking... How are you supposed to be a mother to a child with a person that you never met and you never met the baby? Because there is no baby. Like, that shit blew the fuck out of me. I said, you making us lesbians look bad. Both of them was making us dykes look bad. I mean, these lesbians look bad. I'm trying not to say that word because I don't want anybody else to say the word, because it is offensive when somebody else that isn't a lesbian say it. Just like it's offensive when non-black folks say nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that episode just tripped me out. So, that's what it is on that. So let's just get really into the video. Um, I don't know too much about this story with the cave, the Thai boys. It was a soccer team full of 12 kids and their coach, which makes 13 people. I think they were out in Thailand and they went into some cave and wound up getting trapped in the cave because it started raining real bad. I guess the water levels, it rose and flooded the cave and became really muddy and murky to get through and to get out on their own without, somebody perishing away. And I, for the life of me, don't understand. Somebody said they wanted to go, it's a tourist attraction or something like that, or, they wanted to go in and write their names on the cave or some shit like that. Either way, it wouldn't have been me. Okay, and I wouldn't have brought no kids in there. And I'm not even trying to fault the coach. I'm just saying, for me personally, I wouldn't do no shit like that. First the fucking all, my big ass wouldn't have been able to fit. Okay, I was looking at the diagrams and stuff. I said, bitch, that skydiver, that scuba diver that was in there trying to help get through, he was squished. I said, bitch, I would have got stuck right there. I would have plugged up the motherfucking hole, and I can swim. Okay, I would have plugged it up, and we would have just been SOL. I would have just perished right there. But anyway, um, you know, they were trapped down there for like 2 weeks or so, over 2 weeks, I believe, and people were saying that it's gonna be like a month or so for them to get out. Then it went from that, from people trying to figure out how to get them out, to people almost in a panic because of the simple fact that the oxygen levels were going down. And so people was trying to hurry up and figure out how to get this done. And you have one diver, may he rest in peace, who tried to go down there and he lost oxygen and he passed away. on his attempt to try to help and see what was going on and rescue these boys and his coach. And when we start hearing about the oxygen levels going down, it was like probably a couple of days later or so, we heard that they were able to get 4 boys out, and it was still 9 people in there. And then, it was 8 people that was out altogether. And then, they finally was able to get everyone out. They had like 19 divers. They had 2 divers per boy, and they had the oxygen tank and everything. And I'm just glad that this was the outcome, that none of those kids perished away. I think a couple of them wound up getting pneumonia, which is understandable. You being in this water, being in this damp and murky condition, but I'm just glad that so far so good, everyone is okay, unless there's some other updates that I haven't heard about. It reminded me of, was it in Colombia or Chile? And they did a movie about it. Those coal miners who got trapped in that mine underground, and they was there for months. Okay, and they did a movie about it, and Antonio Banderas was the main character, and it took a while for them to get out of there. Oh, it reminded me of that, and I was so glad that most of them was able to get out of there. That I was like, what the hell is going on? But you gotta be careful when y'all do stuff like this. This makes me hesitant about stuff like this. I mean, physically, I ain't able to do it, okay? But still, if I was, no. Even if I could, I wouldn't. I'm not going scuba diving. I'm not going, well, I go scuba diving if y'all, the boat right here, bitch, I seen open water. Okay, I seen how easily that shit is. Like, they were so negligent on everybody's part. I would never go skydiving. Hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm. You barely get me on a plane. You not finna get me to jump out a motherfucking plane. I'm not finna do no bungee jumping. I done seen many instances where the cord snap. I ain't got time for that. Okay, no. That type of adventure shit for me, it's not me. So no, it's just not gonna happen. But moving on from that, and some more fucked up news with your president, and this immigration policy that's going on now. I have no idea exactly what's happening now. All I know is that I've heard and seen a report where they're saying that the parents have to make, they're supposed to be reuniting these kids with their parents. They have yet to do so with the majority of them. And it is sickening to see some of these videos of these kids being reunited with their parents, and the timid look and the traumatized look and the scared look that's on their faces when they come out finally, because they've been away from their parents so long. And it makes me wonder exactly what the fuck they was going through. You have traumatized these children. They will have a negative perception of the United States of America because of this. This is how you get shit. And I hate to put this out here like this. This is how people be plotting against countries is formed. I don't want to call them terrorists at this time, but that's how that's formed sometimes. Okay? You got negative perceptions of a country because they wronged you, because they did this and they did that. Trauma like this do not leave a person unless they somehow find a way to tuck it in the back of their mind that they truly, truly forget, and then they go through their life as they adult and something that triggers them and make it comes back up. I feel so bad for them. And then, you have the parents having to pay for the DNA test to see if that's their child. So you take the kids, which is to me kidnapping, and then you hold them for ransom basically. Now, because I got to pay to get a DNA test to see if this is my child, but you the one that took it from me. And see, this is what fucked people up. I hate the whole thing about this, and this is how when the media comes in and fuck up shit. The whole immigration debate about, why should we care about these people? They coming in illegally. The majority of them, they were not coming in illegally. They were coming in to seek asylum, and that is perfectly fine. But hey, as the media, certain news outlets want to tell you they're illegal aliens, and I hate that word. I hate that phrase. But whatever about 45. I don't care about him. Stormy Daniels got arrested. Bitch, they didn't arrested Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels was out there in Ohio at this gentleman's club doing her little strip thing, and she let a couple of patrons or whatever, she was forcing them or making them motorboat her, after she took her blouse off. And one of the rules, I guess, is, you're not supposed to let the patrons touch you and all this stuff when you're naked and whoop-de-woo. And it was some undercover agents that was already in there waiting, and they arrested her. She was on bond for like $6,000. And even the owner of the club said and her lawyer felt like it was a setup. And I feel like it was a setup too, because everybody was like, who the fuck get arrested for making a patron, you know, just playing around with him and do stuff like that in a non-sexual way? Who does that? I said that was a fucking setup. It was like they was already there before she got there. They was waiting for her to get there and waiting for her to get on stage. I believe it. I believe it. She came out against 45 and told all his dirty little nasty secrets, and now, you know, y'all want to have her arrested. That's fucked up. But she went up to a judge and they got the case dismissed. The judge said, bitch, fuck out of here. Go home. Okay? Speaking of somebody else, speaking of somebody else who got arrested, Shannade Clermont from the Clermont twins from the Bad Girls Club. I can't remember which season, but I think it was the one with Jade on there. Oh, who the other girls? Bitch, I don't remember. It's probably one of the last seasons that I stopped watching. Bitch, Shannade. Now let me tell you something. They was cute when they was on Bad Girls Club. Cause you can tell they had a little work done, but they looked a little bit more natural on there. Nowadays, you can tell they had a whole bunch of work done, and I'm just not feeling it. And to be quite honest, I just never understood the hype of when I did Bad Girls Club, and one of the turnoffs was the fans. I'm just gonna be honest. Excuse me. It were the fans that were the turnoff, because I never understood how come these girls get so much love and hype for the behavior that they do. Okay, y'all here for the fights and all this stuff, and you know, they're not doing anything for society. They're, you know, just promoting negativity and all this other stuff, and you know, hoeing and shit like that. And I don't see how y'all admire stuff like that. But you know, it was a mess, and it turned me off, because you know how the Bad Girls Club used to be. But anyway, basically, Mama got up there and got charged with fraud and some other stuff, conspiracy, wire fraud, and some other shit, because Mama went on, as they say in quotation, a prostitution date, okay, for $400 with this guy. Went up there to the room, possibly had sex with him. Next thing you know, he died. They claim that it was an overdose. They say she had nothing to do with it. It was an overdose, but we don't know if she provided the drugs or whatever the fucking, we don't know. But when I was looking at it on the Shade Room or something, they said the dude was on, I think, fentanyl, cocaine, and this other drug that begins with an L, which is an anti-worming, you know, drug. And I said, anti-worms? Worms? And all I can keep on thinking about is when Rox be doing her videos and talking about the old men. It was like, oh, he about to give you worms and shit like that. Bitch, that's all I could think about. I said, worms? Is that for real? Oh my God. But you know, not to laugh at him because he's passed away. I don't know his story. I don't know his name. But it's unfortunate what happened. She didn't call the police to say that he overdosed. What she did do was go to his wallet and get his debit card and credit card, and racked up a $20,000 fee on that. $17,000 worth for clothing and retail and all that shit. $1,000 on rent, you know, some phone bills and shit like that, and some plane tickets, like $650 plane tickets and shit, all just on this man's credit card, this dead man's credit card. So she got arrested for that. I said, so y'all out here hoeing. Okay, y'all really out here hoeing. And some people are going up for them, and I just don't understand how you go up for that bullshit. Like, bitch, you talking about something she finessed and got the bag. That bitch finessed her way into jail, because you know she going. I don't see her getting out of this shit. Like, I mean, take her ass to jail. That's what she deserved. Okay, because the least you could have did was call the cops. And what if, because they trying to figure out, was the man dead before she took the credit card or after she took the credit card, or what the fuck happened? She could have called the cops, and it's a possibility that if the you know, ambulance got there in time, the man probably could have still been alive. So hey, she in a messed up position. Y'all tell me how y'all how y'all feel about that. Moving on from that, once again, shout out to Rox. I hope you guys saw her video about, you know, the trouble that she went through getting her channel back. I've seen the messages that you guys have sent me. You know, I wasn't expecting all those messages, and to quite honest, I feel like I don't deserve it because this is about Rox. But, you know, People, it baffles me when people say, I can't believe that somebody would do something like that, and that's such a nice thing. That, what you don't understand is, I will help anybody out that's in need and they come to me and I have a service. I would never, um, if somebody has a way of helping them out and they can't get to her, and that was the problem. They couldn't get to her, so therefore they went through me and I passed the message along. I would do that for anybody, especially if I'm friends with them and I respect them. And I respect the hell out of Rox, okay? She's one of the people that I admire on YouTube, and I look forward to her videos all the time because no matter what she's talking about, it makes me laugh, okay? And I absolutely love it, So I would do it for anybody, like, to be quite honest. But, thanks for the love. Thanks for showing her love. And, go over there and support her. She's back. Moving on from that, Cardi B had her baby. Her and Offset had their baby girl, July the 10th. And everybody is all in an uproar about the fact that she named the baby Culture with a K. Get the fuck over it. First of all, I mean, it took me a second to realize that she changed what the connotation is. Like, culture begins with a C. That's Crip, whatever. She's a self-proclaimed blood, so change that C to a K. I mean, so what? Y'all do too fucking much. I'm just finna say this. Y'all do too fucking much, okay? Y'all getting mad because she turned. That's her fucking baby. Ain't nobody getting mad or coming at y'all when y'all call y'all baby LaQuisha kinda, okay? Shanika Dookie, and all this stuff. Jachithis this, okay? Ain't nobody coming at y'all because y'all named y'all baby crazy names or whatever. It's fucking people that's out here that's gonna name their kids whatever the fuck they want to name their kids. Let them fucking live. And this ain't even me, coming from somebody who like Cardi B or whatever. I'm just saying. I'm like, what is the big fucking deal? This is comma of the two. Shit. Sometimes you get these, like, what is that actor name who literally named his baby Inspector Pilot and then spelled Inspector with a K and not a C? That's what y'all go in. I mean, literally, that is what he named his child. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Is my cord? Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Phone just unplugged. Gotta charge my shit up. But anyway, I'm just like, there we go. I said, bitch, y'all just find anything and everything to just get in y'all feelings over. I will say, those memes of that little Cardi, when Cardi's standing there like this, my mama said, y'all can't sit down. I can't sit down because y'all got roaches. My mama said, you got sugar in your tank. Is you a girl or is you a boy? That shit is hilarious fuck. I have not seen one meme that I have not, laughed at. But y'all leave that little girl alone, okay? Congratulations to both of them. Let them do what they gotta do. Y'all ain't gotta take care of them. So whatever. It is what it is. Move on from it. Shit. This shit with Papoose and 50 Cent, they going back and forth. All because 50 Cent put up a post about Remy looking good because she lost a lot of weight. I said, are these old pictures that Remy are putting up? Because I thought she was 4 months pregnant. Gotta be. And so they going back and forth. And at this point, I don't even care to entertain it because I don't believe the shit is true. I think 50 Cent just do this to get a rise out of people and just to get his shits and giggles off. He don't even mean no harm in certain stuff when it comes to these little play beats like this. That's all that it is. It's like the Joneses. That's what they doing with each other. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting too much into it. Just like this whole thing with this Kevin Hart versus Mike F shit. I don't know what the beef is and what happened between them and if it's really a beef because Mike says it's not really a beef, but he just keeps saying that Kevin Hart is not funny. He don't feel like Kevin Hart is funny, and I guess, Kevin Hart is taking it too hard. And I'm like, everybody's not going to find you funny, Kevin, okay? It is what it is. So you didn't, and to be quite honest, on when Mike said, why you keep on following me from comments to comment on my shit, what are you doing, searching my name or something like that, I felt the same way about that because it seemed like every time Mike said something, he came back with a rebuttal. And it's like, how are you following him or something like that? Like, I don't put too much emphasis on shit like that. Everybody is not gonna like you, and it is what it is. And sometimes you make a situation that's kind of small worse when you keep doing stuff and keep trying to respond to shit, you know. I think just they need to go into their respective corners and just do their own thing, okay? It is what it is. Um, did y'all see that clip of LisaRaye getting proposed to on that show, The Proposal? Now, was everybody else confused? Bitch, I was confused as shit, okay? Because I didn't know that she was being married or whatever. First of all, I didn't know about this show. This show popped up on my radar that day that the clip popped up on fucking Twitter. I said, what is this? Like, she went from being with the dude from Turks and Caicos to being proposed to on TV. Is this shit for real? Is this shit for real? Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. I mean, you gotta find love where you can find love. I'm not doubting that she probably found love, but I'm just saying, I would never do no shit like that. Like, it just seems very exploitive. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But moving on from that, this whole thing in Love and Hip Hop land. So Love and Hip Hop Hollywood starts next Monday. Not this coming Monday on the 16th, but next Monday on the 23rd, okay? And it's been a lot of stuff that's been happening, mainly with Teairra Mari. Now, Teairra Mari earlier this year, probably a couple months ago, her Instagram and stuff got hacked. And all of a sudden, it was these pictures of her receiving dick in her mouth, you know, with the cum stains all over her mouth, like, feed me, give me your cock. I just want your cock. That's what it was looking like. You know how white girls be doing in porn. That's why I can't watch certain straight porns, because I just put down in the comments, because we finna go there. We grown. My guys, my girls who like that, you know what I'm saying? We all inclusive in this bitch. Which one do y'all prefer to say? Do y'all say cock, or do y'all say dick, or do y'all say give me that penis? You know, which one? Bitch, I say, give me that puss. Okay, that's what I say. But, you know, what y'all say? Okay, because I just feel like cock is specifically for, like, the Caucasian persuasion. You know what I'm saying? And dick is, like, for us. Or I should say, for my skin tone. Well, for my, you know, black folks and Latino folks or something like that. I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Which one do y'all say? Anyway, so that happened, and then we seen the video with her, you know, waiting to receive the dick in her mouth, and was like, yes, daddy. I was like, ugh, no. Okay. And she went through this whole debacle of getting Lisa Bloom, which is Gloria Alred's daughter, to represent her in the leaking of the sex tape, and saying that it was her boyfriend at the time, Akbar, who was a friend of 50 Cent's, who leaked the tape. And, you know, mind you, Akbar is married, okay? And so she was trying to sue him and trying to sue 50 Cent, because 50 Cent put some of the pictures on his Instagram, which I never understood why he would do that. He's such a fucking asshole. So that's why he did that. I just answered my own question. But anyway, when he did all that, 50 Cent, he wasn't sweating it. Akbar came out and said it wasn't him. It was a girl that did it, actually. And I'm like, bitch, was it your wife or somebody? I don't know. But anyway, we get this whole report that we seen Milan Christopher, who used to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, who went and confronted Akbar in this garage and was trying to be so gung-ho for Teairra. And I don't know if they got into a fight or almost got into a fight, a little scuffle. And so fast forward to the present day, we see this other video that comes out with Milan confronting Teairra and Akbar, saying basically, you had me pissed off at this motherfucker right here because of, you know, him supposedly leaking some sex tape when you over here with him. If you're supposed to be suing somebody and you're supposed to be mad at them for leaking your shit, why are you sitting here with them? Why are you still with them or whatever? So he caught Teairra off guard, and at this point basically trying to insinuate that Teairra is the one who leaked her own shit. Now, on the blogs, when they was doing this, I forget if it was the Shade Room or Baller Alert, they had the picture up there talking about it, and then they had posted a post with Masika, somebody saying, did you think Teairra leaked her sex tape or whatever? And she was like, I don't think that she did. I know that she did. And I was like, oh shit. You know, Masika always saying some shit. Because, you know, Masika, Alexis Sky, Zell, they not coming back for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which I am 100% fine with. Okay. And I knew Zell wasn't coming back. We knew Hazel E wasn't coming back after all the bullshit that she did. And it's okay. It's fine. We can do without. So, do y'all believe that she leaked the sex tape? At this point, I don't know what to believe, but it's looking more so like maybe she could have probably had a hand in it. I'm not saying that she did, but y'all tell me, do y'all believe she leaked it and put this stuff out? Because like he did say, I said, Milan, is you trying to get back on this season or the next season? But I agree with him. If somebody fucked me over and I'm trying to sue them, I'm not finna be in their presence. I'm not finna be cool with them and all this shit. No, that just ain't my forte. So I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that one. August Alsina was on this latest. I didn't really watch it, but I seen a clip. I gotta catch up on Red Table Talk. I've just been so busy trying to catch up on other stuff. But I'm gonna probably watch it when I'm at work this weekend. But he was on there and explaining how he at one point was addicted to opioids, which was in this one particularly Percocet, and how I think Jada's mom used to be addicted to drugs for like 20 years or something like that. And, you know, you just can't ever say that, oh, a drug addict has a certain look. You don't, just like depression don't have a certain look, just like, you know, some people with different disorders don't have a certain look. You can't judge a book by its cover, because somebody can present a false face to you and then in reality be suffering with a whole bunch of stuff. I said, wow. And August Alsina basically was saying he got hooked in 2014 when he fell off that stage and hurt his back, and they gave him Percocet, and he was just taking them and taking them and taking them, and it was like an endless supply of it. And, you know, I think Jada and them helped him get off of it and all this shit. So now we get the connection between him and Jada. Because, bitch, we always used to wonder, how the fuck did August Alsina get into the Smith family? It was so weird and so random. But I'm glad he was able to kick his addiction for the most part and get the help that he needs. We do need to reach out to people when we see something that's going on and it's not right, and just to make sure that people are okay and try to help them out as best as we can. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that story. This whole thing with Tamar and Tank, I don't really care, okay? And I don't care because once a fucking all, again, I should say, we should have never known about this stuff. And once again, Tamar can't keep her business to herself. No shade, she can't keep her business to herself. I guess she was out there in Philly and she was performing, and you know, she put up a post. I seen it on the Shade Room or Baller Alert, one of them. She put up a post basically saying that she's going on tour again and she fired her band. She didn't need to say that she fired her band in that post, okay? That's going to be bringing a whole bunch of speculation as to what happened. And I guess it said that she fired her band because they rather go to Essence. Bitch, I would have went to Essence too, okay? Essence was crunk as shit this fucking weekend, and I'm so mad I didn't go. I'm so mad I didn't go. I tell you this, next summer I'm going. Next fucking summer I'm going. I'm calling up the girls, and bitch, we gotta go. We gotta fucking go. Bitch, I'm just saying, we gotta go. I can't, and I miss Janet. Because, you know, in the State of the World Tour Part 2, she's not coming to Chicago. I still gotta find some tickets somewhere else. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I would have went to Essence too. Essence was fucking lit. Okay. That's where everything was at. But we didn't need to know that. We didn't need to know that. And I hate when people put their business out there and get upset when other people start commenting on it. And then, oh, you should mind your business. Well, bitch, the business is ours now because you done told it to the goddamn world. So you done made it public. You didn't turn your comments off, I guess, and people can comment. She going back and forth with somebody associated with the band about who's right, who's wrong. I don't want to get into it. You can go look at the screenshots on the Shade Room. They probably still up there, whatever. And it was real trifling. He say, she say type of bullshit. And I honestly believe the guy over her because of past stuff. Anyway, of a history of stuff. So moving on from that, I just wish she never had put it out there that they got fired and took away from the fact that she was out here performing, and taken away from the fact, because nobody is really talking about the fact that you're going on tour. They're talking about this drama. And I'm just not here for it. Like, girl, you dim your light when you put out this negative shit. Okay, and it don't even have to be. Let people focus on the fact that you finally going on tour for whatever album this is, and you finally getting your shit together. But no, it's this drama, and then Tank want to get involved into it. See, once again, you can't say nothing. If she wouldn't have put it out there, Tank wouldn't have said nothing. And to be quite honest, Tank, you didn't have to say anything. Okay, you also didn't have to say anything. I got on her, but bitch, let me get on you too. You didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to put that post up and saying, oh, okay, you could have put a post up and was like, this my band right here. You ain't had to name them, because she didn't name. She didn't do none of that shit. She just said the motherfuckers was fired, okay? And she had the little correspondence in the comments or whatever for. But you put their names, they at names and all that stuff. You posted this video talking about oh, you trying to figure out where they band at? Tamar, I got your band. That's some petty ass shit. Okay, what was the point? What was the point? Y'all got some beef or some shit that we didn't know about? Some bitch that we didn't need to know about? I'm not understanding why you felt the need to do some shit like that. It did make you look bitch made or whatever the fuck. I do like you, Tank, but that was not the move. You're egging shit on, and you didn't need to, and then you get upset when people telling you that you shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't, and then you at her, and you was laughing about it too. Like, I got your band and all this shit. Nah, 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 nah. I'm sitting here like, what type of grown man do some shit like this? And then, they go back and forth in the comments, and she calling him sweet, and talking about, we know you the one, only a queen to do some shit like that, or a bitch to do something like that, because you the one that like to get your booty ate and all this shit. And I'm sitting here like, now see, Tamar was on your side with him from doing this shit. But see, you gotta slow your fucking roll, okay? You hang around too many gay people to be saying shit like this, and I know it probably was a slip up or whatever, but then, people want to say that you homophobic and stuff like this, and you just using the gays, which they've been saying all that. I ain't talking about the homophobic part, but, these girls be out here using gays as accessories, okay? And for you to slip up and say some shit like that because you in the heat of the moment trying to make it feel like you won an argument or whatever, like, you need to chill on that, okay? With as many gay people around you, you shouldn't have said nothing like that, but it is what it is. Tank was fucking wrong for that. I'm not here for it. Tamar should have never put it out there on the internet, and Tank, you didn't need to respond, because she didn't even call your name out. Bitch, what? Why did you have to get in? And see, that's why she said what she said, though. That little, whatever. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I just wish people would just focus on their business and leave it alone. And I'm talking about their music, their movies, and stuff like that, and leave that drama shit the fuck alone. Who else got into some drama this week? Space agent. Is Beyonce pregnant? Bitch, I don't know. And she better fuck not be. And if she is, congratulations. But bitch, I believe not. Okay. She just ate a burrito. That's all it is. Safaree got booed. Y'all, Safaree got booed. I think he was out there is Dykeman in Brooklyn? I don't know. Well, he was at Dykeman, okay? And he was out there on that court performing racks on racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. That's who it was. Anyway, so next thing you know, they was booing him. I guess they wasn't giving him the attention that he wanted. And then he said, stop the music, stop the music. Yo, I can have any bitch in here that you fantasize about. I done fucked any bitch that you wanted and all this stuff. And I said, what, Safaree? They boo, and they start throwing shit at him. To be quite honest, I would have said the same thing. But hold on one second. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta answer this text from my mama. Mm, 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 mm. People want me to pick up stuff. Girl. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, that's what I wanted. What Safaree do? Somebody go check on him and see if he all right, okay? But moving on from that, that's what I want to talk about. This Monica and Brandy shit, it's stupid as fuck, okay? And it's stupid as fuck because it's at this point was something that used to be two-sided, meaning Brandy and Monica at this point in 2018 is very much one-sided, okay? And it's very much Brandy beefing with her own self. And I don't even know if it's a beef because I thought when you have a beef, you have to have more than one person going at it, and not just one person going at it with themselves. Brandy was out there at Essence and she was singing, and there's a clip put up of her singing "A Boy Is Mine," and then at the end she wanted to put out there that the song is hers. Okay, here's the thing: nobody asked that. Nobody was doubting that. We know that you wrote on it, but it's not necessarily just your song. It's you and a whole bunch of people that actually wrote on it and produced this song. Okay, so you're just one of the contributors to it. Um, Nobody negated the fact that, and nobody even brought that up as to a debate. I'm just confused as to why she would put that out there, knowing that it'll cause some controversy. And for what? You trying to shade? Was it trying to be shady to Monica? I don't understand how it's trying to be shady to Monica. What was the problem? Did Monica say something? Not follow Monica, and all Monica do is post about her motherfucking family, and she done turned into an IG model. Okay, Monica be up there posing and doing all this shit, talking about her family or whatever. So I'm confused as to where all this is coming from. Was she beefing with Monica, or was it shade to somebody else, Dark Child, or somebody, who claimed something? I don't know. I don't know. It just make her look petty as fuck. It make her look miserable as fuck because this is old as fuck. Why are you rehashing shit from 20 plus years ago? Let that shit go. If you're not going to say exactly what the fuck happened and say your truth, exactly what the fuck happened, if you're not going to put it out there, shut the fuck up about it because we're tired of it. We're tired of it. You're beefing with yourself. Monica is out here on a fucking vacation with her fucking family, and you out here talking about the song is yours. Bitch, who cares? Monica is in the studio also getting ready to put out another album, and we can compare and contrast. I don't give a fuck about who sing better, who sell more. Neither one of them hoes selling these days, okay? So let's be honest. But Monica is always on tour. The bitch is booked all the fucking time. The bitch is on tour now. Like, she's a big booked some other place too now, okay? But I just want more for Brandy to stop it. You're making yourself look miserable. And I'm not trying to go in on her, but it's too many people out here in the industry who have said that she is a negative person behind the scene. Okay. Too many people that she didn't get into it with for no fucking reason. Okay. And I'm just really not here for that bullshit. And that's why I can never be a real fan of Brandy. Like, I love when she gets on TV and she's acting and stuff. I love her character in Star. I wish she could just focus on that. I did love that 211 album, and that was when she was getting her shit together, and it wasn't even no controversy. After that shit, and I love that begging and pleading song. It's like after that one came out, that's when all this shit started spiraling. When Love and Hip Hop came out, like, girl, what are you doing? Like, calm down. Just focus on your music. I believe you got out of that fucked up contract and you can start making real music again. Do that. Do that. Okay? Your fans are out here waiting for you to put out something new, waiting for an album and all this shit. They don't want to hear this old ass shit. Okay? We don't, and I'm talking about this stupid beef or whatever. We don't care. We don't care no more. Okay? It's not interesting anymore. It's petty at this point. It makes you look old and dumb. Okay? And I don't want that for you. I really don't. People think I don't like the girl. I do. I just don't like the bullshit. Is this my account? Where did this come from? Oh, okay. Somebody tagged me or something. I'm sorry. Y'all get what I'm saying. she just needs to chill out, okay? I don't know if she's and I don't think you're gonna call it jealousy. Some people want to say that she's jealous. I don't call it jealousy. I think it's something way deeper that's going on. But it is what it is. I just let it go. Then you got this whole thing with Kylie, Kylie Jenner. She's on the cover of Forbes magazine saying that she got a $900 million empire and that she's self-made. So the debate is going on whether or not she's really self-made. And to me, when I thought of and I hear self-made, I think of I come from nothing. I struggled to get to where I got to. I had to go to the banks and get loans and all this stuff because nobody was able to help me. I wouldn't necessarily call her self-made. So I think they used the wrong terminology, not self-made. And I respect her hustle. I respect her hustle. No, no lie. I respect the Kardashians' hustle because they turned the negative into a whole bunch of fucking money, bitch. Okay, and they got fame off that shit. And keywords: respect the hustle. That's what I said. I respect. Okay. Um, Kris Jenner, she's a wizard at what she does. And, I don't think that it's self made. She's not self made. What she did do in like from the definition that I just gave, she didn't start from the bottom and then make her way to the top. She didn't have a family member loan her money. She didn't have, stuff like that. That's not self made to me. She grew up in a family that was already made, okay, that didn't have to struggle, and she was already making money, okay, and so therefore she just expounded on that. And for that, I applaud her for taking what she got when she was younger and not throwing it away, you know what I'm saying, not squandering it and using it on frivolous things, and turning it into her own little empire outside of her family, you know what I'm saying. So hey, that's what it should have been. And the self-made, no, but I'm not hating on. I could never hate on a person that out here doing it, and they out there doing it. Sure enough, Kanye and Kim gonna be asking money from her because Kanye gonna fuck their finances up yet again. But anyway, we gonna move on from that. Lil Uzi Vert told y'all that if you listen to his music, you basically going hell just like he is, because I guess he worships the devil. Okay, moving on from that. I don't know. Azealia Banks came for Nicki Minaj. Told y'all. Not fucking surprised. Okay? While y'all was out here being team Azealia Banks when she was going in on Cardi B, y'all didn't give Azealia Banks nearly as much energy as y'all gave Cardi B when she was going in on Cardi. Y'all, when she went on Nicki. She went in on Nicki over some fucking mermaid shit because Nicki was putting out a video for that bad song. Let me tell you something. The song is horrible, but okay. And she talked about something, the girl basically swagger jacking her shit and she did it first and all this shit. Bitch, Bette Midler did it first. Cher did it first. Okay? Hell, a whole bunch of motherfuckers people did the mermaid shit first. Y'all ain't fucking original. Y'all taking from what y'all seen in the motherfucking past, okay? Ariel the mermaid did the shit first. She tired of y'all appropriating her culture and trying to take fucking credit for that bitch, okay? So it's really, really childish, and she was just going in on her, and I just didn't feel it necessary, and I don't even have that much to say about it because I told y'all. While y'all was hyping her up and saying, yeah, she right about Cardi, them bars was because y'all can't stand Cardi. Now she done flipped the script and went right back. I told you, she gets cool with people. She talks shit. She gets cool with them. She put out there talking about something. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And then she go right back to talking shit. History repeats itself, and that's exactly what went on. Um, and then Jocelyn got into it with it too. I'm sorry, how did you get into it with this? Jocelyn had something to say about the Cardi thing. She had something to say about the Nicki thing. She don't like Nicki. Bitch, don't nobody like your music, whatever music that is. It's always non-factors that want to get involved in shit that ain't got nothing to do with them, and you hold no competition. Okay, you're not competition at all, Jocelyn. Get that out your head. Work on your reality show, which I will be watching, And stop fucking around with this music shit that nobody ever hears about, okay? We don't put you in a musical category. No, we do not, okay? And you're not up there with a fucking Iggy. Bitch, you're not even up there with Iggy. And Iggy came out with a motherfucking bop. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I was like, bitch, Iggy, you might as well just hang that shit up and just go ahead and fucking model, because that's what you always doing, okay? You're always showing off your body or whatever. But that song, I like it. So what the fuck? You know, Cream. Anyway, Jocelyn, just go away. Just go away. Stop it. Promote your show. That's what you should do. And that's basically it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week and be good, be safe, and I will see you guys later. Peace.